Hey guys,
Hi, good night, and welcome, guys.
good night, guys. Welcome.
Welcome to another live.
What are you guys doing? Let us know, people. Let us know. Comment and let us know that you're here, people. Comment.
It is Wednesday, the 6th of January 2021.
Time
How are you
run
all doing?
fast, man.
Time waits on no man. January will soon be over.
Yep.
Can you imagine already? Duroy Boy says, I'm first. Yes,
Yep.
Duroy, you are first. You are first.
Yeah.
RTV Comedy says,
Call
hey.
him Duro now, please. Just try.
I call him to sometime.
Duro.
So, RTV Comedy says, hey, hello and welcome, RTV Comedy.
Hey RTV Comedy, welcome, guys. Please remember to like up the live and share us out. Wagwan reaction, say hello us. Hey Wagwan.
Welcome, Wagwan Reaction.
Wagwan. What's the topic for tonight, Leonard? Make them know.
So the topic for tonight we're discussing is we're talking about crime and will the death penalty actually help to reduce crime? It's a very serious topic tonight, not the one we normally discuss.
Yeah.
But we're going to dive into that tonight. The death penalty will actually help to actually reduce crime. So we're going to try to flesh it out, see what you guys think, okay?
Yes.
So Beauty Sistrin says, Good night, young family. Good night and welcome, Beauty Sister.
Welcome.
All the best for the new year. Thank you very much,
Same
Beauty
to you.
Sister, and all the best to you as
Happy
well.
New Year, RTV Comedy. I remember my person has been from the New Year.
Okay.
Right? I think Mr. Beauty Sister already on here.
You are boys. Please remember to like up the live. Yes, guys, as you come on, you like up the live, okay? So our TV comedy says, how are you? Well, we are doing good, RTV Comedy. We are actually doing good. You want to say when the soul circle back? All right, no problem.
Order your pan, come back.
No problem, Duroy.
Yes, guys.
So, guys, as we said before, we're discussing the death penalty tonight. A very serious and very touchy one.
With capital punishment reduce. What's the topic here? With capital punishment
reduce crime.
Yes.
Want to get your take on it?
Same to you. So comment in the comment section from now, people. Let us know. Let us know where you are at, because there are actually like 30 out of 50 states in the United States that actually practice capital punishment.
I know you have states that actually does it.
30 out of 50 in the US. And 14 countries in all in the world. 14.
That's not a lot though.
That's not enough. When I was researching it, I was pleasantly, surprised. When I say pleasantly, I was very surprised that it was only 14 countries. I call out some of the name them people. Jam family, hey Jam, welcome.
Welcome Jam family. So bless up everyone.
I'm listening and you guys running. Thank you so much, Jam family.
Just bless up everyone. Good night, young family. Good night, Jam family.
Yes, Wagwan reaction. I do believe in capital punishment. Let me know why Wagwan reaction, why you don't believe in it. Right? So the countries that we research earlier that actually practice it are Bangladesh, China, Egypt, India, Indonesia, Iran, Japan, Taiwan, Nigeria, Saudi Arabia, Sri Lanka. I not even know Sri Lanka would have practiced something like that.
Why?
Because no other country, Sri Lanka not closer to like the Caribbean. That was a play cricket. South Korea and the USA. But you notice the countries them like Japan and China and Taiwan and Indonesia that actually practice it. You're not in a Caribbean country in this area. One African country, let's see, and a Nigeria. I wonder why Nigeria practice it and not the other Caribbean countries.
I know Jamaica used to practice it. Probably they have stopped.
Probably they have stopped. Probably.
Well, they haven't done any recent of late.
Yeah, then I must stop. Where we were probably. Ever hear That's
Like, I
one
don't know of them
Jamaica.
actually repealing the death sentence.
Well,
I've
give me
never
a
heard
phone,
of it.
let me
Hold on,
research
hold on.
it. Because
Hold on, baby. I'm doing something.
I'm sure it gone. I know it's not present in Jamaica.
Not
It must
present?
have been repealed, Leo.
No, okay.
So let me read some comments. So Beauty Sister says, I think capital punishment will help, right? One reaction, I don't believe in taking anyone's life.
Mm.
Beauty Sister says, I think people will stop crime when they know the punishment. So what do you think on the matter, Leo? Do you think that capital punishment will reduce crime?
I think so. I think capital punishment would reduce crime. Persons would think twice before actually doing their offense. If they knew that they have a possibility of actually being sentenced to death. I think that would be a deterrent and probably would help.
But what the Bible says about it, though?
The Bible? The Bible said, "Thou shalt not kill."
It never say eye for your eye.
The Old Testament.
Old Testament.
Old Testament did.
So, and the Old Testament said, "Thou shalt not kill."
Old Testament gives that to us. Oh, yeah, I read Beauty Sister says, I think people will stop crime when they know the punishment. Okay.
You read that.
Alright, so this topic is
You know that. All right, let me read a little bit, Leo. It says capital punishment is a legal penalty in Jamaica, right? Currently, the only crime punishable by death is aggravated murder, right? The method of execution is hanging, right? Since 2009, capital punishment is legal and executions in Jamaica could resume, or there have been no executions since. I never know this. You didn't know this, Leo?
Well, I read it up, so that's how I actually knew about it.
So you never
I knew they had done it before, but as I said, I didn't know that it was actually still on the books, legally on the
And
books.
since 2009, capital punishment is legal and executions in Jamaica could resume. However, there have been no executions since. So I wonder why though. I wonder why like they make it illegal and like them now use it. Because based on a lot of things, would I assume that it wasn't legal and that probably them have to go through some laws and them something else to make it legal. You understand?
Chen official says, good night, fam. Good night, Chen official.
How you doing? We're good. How are you, Chen?
Yes, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Tonight we're touching on a little bit of, not we usual relationship talk and then something there. We're touching on a little bit of something more deeper. We're begging the question: would capital punishment help to reduce crime? Should it be legalized worldwide? Right? Hi, Mikey Laughs. Welcome. And if so, if you're in the United States, is it legal in your state that you live? And me know say probably wouldn't know of the person, but we don't know of any cases per se. You understand? So Chen says she's awesome.
That's great.
Really miss to say true beauty sister. But Leo, what I'm wondering is why is it legal in Jamaica by 2009? That is how much years ago, right? 2021 now, 12 years ago. And then now I use it up. And you still every single year them say they don't know what to do. But you still then take a step towards probably, solving the high rate in crime and violence by legalizing it but not using it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't. Since it's legal, I don't know why they haven't really just gone ahead with it. Or not gonna use it, just make it illegal. And Don't
I don't know.
don't know exactly why.
I'm not sure.
Do countries go with capital punishment being legalized? Do they like have anything in common though? I already have listed out. Was it Nigeria? One of
Yeah.
our African countries?
Bangladesh, China, Egypt, India, Indonesia, Iran, Japan, Taiwan, Nigeria, Saudi Arabia, South Korea, USA, and Sri Lanka. Apart from USA, the things that, for example, South Korea, China, and Japan, they have a more stringent measure as it regards to punishment. Are basically movies when I watch. Give me that idea.
On the political state in those countries.
But based on when we read Leo, you know that although them said they don't utilize it much, they said that China used the shooting like in the head.
Shooting at the
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
But
Execution
style for like prisoners that are on death row.
Oh, wow.
Japan do hanging, and I think then say South Korea do the same thing like China.
Hmm.
Me not think say them something that too vile though. You know,
Okay.
I think that is vile.
Mikey, I stayed up so late last night. I am falling over with sleep already. Oh, we understand how it goes.
Oh, sure, Mikey.
We understand how it goes, Mikey. Last. Understand how it goes.
Gosh. You know, guys, we're just trying to, God is the leader, we must succeed trying to reach a particular goal, right? By February 26th. Now we're trying to reach our watch hours people, so you guys will be seeing us, nightly. Probably take a day or two during the week, but most nights, right? Because we have to meet that goal, right? Mm-hmm.
Is your government
You just have to move over the question then, so babe.
you have more to discuss on that?
What was the last question?
Countries have things in common that has the death penalty.
Well, less crime.
Does it really cause less crime in those countries?
No, but the thing about it, if the countries then basically know say that is the punishment, would I think say yeah?
I mean, look at even the USA. Countries having the death penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Does it actually cause a decrease in crime?
Would I think so? Guys living in the United States, let us know, let us know, let us know. Me not think crime and violence is as much as in some countries when I have it in the US.
It would have been good to know states that have it legalized.
Mm-hmm.
How is the crime rate in comparison to other states who don't really have it implemented?
Mm-hmm.
That would be really good to know to see if it's really even a deterrent at all to crime and violence, or is it just a big waste of time basically?
But Leonard, if it is that people know say, alright, if it is that they commit a particular act, that they will be punished probably by death. You know, think say them would think twice before doing that act.
I mean, we would think so, but
Yeah.
the facts would probably speak differently.
They probably them say, alright, I just jail me I go, alright. But them a go chop off my head.
Well, as you say, I would think that it would be a deterrent to criminals, but some of these persons are just stark raving mad. Nothing deters them.
For example, in Jamaica, Leo, then say from 2009 they make it legal. You think that if it is that the government just don't want and frighten people, frighten the killers them, that you would see a decrease, even if they just do it once. Even if it is not something where them are going to continue to do. They have to make the general public know that know something where them intend to continue to do, You understand what you would think?
Well, I think basically, so I mean, every criminal a real bad man. Some of them are coward. Some of them want to know that they don't get caught. Like if they know that they don't get caught, that's a big deterrent for them. And some basically if them know say yo, if them basically might execute me, definitely that's gonna be a deterrent for some criminals. But believe me, that won't even shake some of them because they know how the system set up more time.
Well, Leo, based on what we hear, because we don't know, we hear say like, for example, in Jamaica, well, if I look up in them and do the well, if the app them, one time, them and do the app them, them just not just go like that, babe. Them probably depend some high stuff, so you really think say it will deter them from doing anything if it is that them, you know, then get where call it, Leo, like them mind space is on cloud nine before them do it. I think so them really ever care. Or probably after them do it and they wear off, them really care.
If I can, not high still know it. It's less likely that you will be deterred by anything. Probably after the fact, and you actually calm down and come back to your yourself basically, then you would say, "Oh, shoot, did I just do that? All right, they won't kill me now." What me I gonna do? You understand? But really and truly, I don't think that's a big deterrent to really have it implemented. I don't think it's a big enough deterrent to actually have it implemented. I think we should probably focus more on the cause factor than the like trying not to have it
The
being
people them do it in the first
start
place.
in the first place than trying just to kill off the one them were basically
No,
doing it.
but Leo, you think say if it is that or for example, let's say probably because of lack of employment, if people don't have nothing to do, and that's why then go out and kill people. You really think say, for example, then give them job that ever stop them from killing? Okay, for example, me and say no people. For example, right? But the job then we them not get, we them get probably not pay as much money, Leo, and them people they probably want fast income, no money. You really think say that ever stop them from committing them crime?
You mean giving them jobs?
Giving them jobs, but probably the job them not even work that much
Not
money.
everybody want a job.
So yeah, because they say we probably should try to rectify the cause.
All right. You see, the cause, you have to go way, way, way back to the family. How does it all start?
From a family.
Family upbringing. You have to basically have good parental support to curb them youngsters here from a young age. Some of them have to have a good family background. Some of them. Father is not there. Mother is probably there, but mother, is overwhelmed with the burden of raising probably 1, 2, 3, 4 child on her own. So probably tender loving and care what needs to go into actually raising a child is not there. And probably friends and company that basically are grow more than the male child and then more would have cling to those stuff and what the friend and company do than the parental support which is not there. So
Mr. BNI, good night, good night, good night. Good night.
hello, good night, Mr. BNI.
Mikey says I will stay tuned, but I'm going to close my eyes.
Mikey, I go to sleep.
If I type so badly with my eyes, I hope that you really do not want me to type with my eyes.
All right, Mikey.
We understand. Mr. BNI said the way all mankind wicked, I'm not sure if capital punishment would reduce crime.
As master,
Mankind wicked.
to actually solve this thing.
It's not even, but we have to go deeper than that. Sometimes you see people, these persons do such vile acts of violence and crimes, right? You're like, yo, that person deserve the highest punishment where they can get. Don't you? But that can really solve it. If then kill the person.
Until we, like medicine, until you actually get the source, like the causative factor, you will just be only be treating symptoms and it will recur over time and never really be treating the cause. And sometimes we don't even know the cause.
Because my thing is that if you kill somebody, right, and that person have a child and then something there, that not have like a bad effect on the child and probably cause that child to grow up to become one gangster and not care about society and the world and them something there. Probably cause another murderer.
Yeah,
Don't
the child would most likely resent the killer.
the state,
Hmm?
the
What do you mean,
state,
like if they hang him? What are you talking
the
about? Or
state.
like,
No matter what method them use to get rid of the person,
yeah, like
right?
the state.
The state are like the government. The child will hate the state and probably becomes, that and kill colleagues and all. I don't know.
The state.
Because I state responsible to do
So if the government executes my father, would I hate the government? I do not think so.
If I don't do it,
Hmm?
I don't do it.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But as it pertains to the crime,
Yes, that's what them name. Tommy JJ, I was trying to remember your name, Tommy JJ. I'm gonna write it down right now and show you some love after the live. Right, I was trying to remember your name so that I could show you some love. Right, guys, show each other love, 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 love. Right?
Tommy JJ, Tommy JJ. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As me, I say you have to find the cause.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way you can solve this.
Oh, nice. So Mickey says she's not sleeping and she has two devices tuning. Thank you so much, Mikey. Thank you so much.
Mikey.
Tommy JJ said good night. Wagwan. Wagwan. Tommy JJ shouting me out. I dropped my mic just to ask Wagwan. Just that we have somebody on live with name Wagwan. Tommy JJ said blessings, young family. Thank you so much, Tommy JJ. Tonight we're talking about a very serious topic tonight. Would capital punishment help to reduce crime? Should it be legalized? They didn't say it was legal. It is legalized in Jamaica from 2009, and we never know that. We learned
But
something
even
today.
before that, it was actually legal.
It was legal, but to come off the books.
Yeah, but I think the last known execution was 1988. 1988 was the last death penalty was actually done, I think, by hanging. But I guess after that it came off the books. But I know since 2009, it's actually on again.
On again.
Okay.
I never know that. Hey, Shell. Good night, good night.
Hi, Shell. Lisa, you the live. Good night, good night, good night.
Tonight we're talking about something really serious tonight. Would capital punishment help to reduce crime? What is your 2 cents? Do you know that capital punishment is legal, the death penalty is illegal in Jamaica since 2009? We never know that. Learn something new tonight.
Alright, so as we say, you have to go to the cause.
Like up the lights, people, and share our souls.
You have to go to the cause. And one of the causes is the family structure. Like, you don't have the proper family structure to actually raise the child. And some of them probably leave up the child so much where his friends are an influential figure in the community actually raising the child. And sometimes even the lack of father in the household, that influential figure, that Don or that area leader, is who the child looks up to as, say, a father figure. Him basically control the area, him basically run the others, and him basically look up to. And when him basically interact more and more with him, his negative influence start rub off on the child until sooner or later the child end up basically in some criminal activities. So the home is the first place to actually look at, and fixing up homes in Jamaica. That in itself is a very hard thing to do.
Then I heard the country. I don't know if is it even possible in without probably first practicing the capital punishment. You really think that the government is able to like fix all of that without instilling some sort of fear in our people? Them they know that fear work good,
But we had it before, and
violence this high them time there.
I'm trying to remember statistics. Oh, it was something about election. No, it was capital punishment.
Okay.
But we had it before, and I don't have the statistics to actually see if it really helped, but
It must help because every time something happens, people are called sick. So it must stay at work.
no, but even now looking at it, the chance of you getting caught doing your crime is like, and the chance of you getting away is almost like, if you do a thing, you'll get
But
away.
Leo, I will put people down in jail. And in a jail, I eat food.
And I would get away.
Hmm?
Would it get away? Because the justice system.
Yeah, but some of them not get where. Monique says, what crime would make them do it in Jamaica? Well, according to Google, they say aggravated murder.
Yeah, aggravated murder.
And welcome, Monique's reality.
Welcome, Monique's reality.
Yes. Happy New Year too. Shalisa said yes, she thinks so. Right, good night, Camille.
Hi, good night, Press Entertainment. Good night.
Good night. You are in our prize stickers. So, Leo, when I call aggravated murder, like premeditated?
Aggravated murder?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure exactly. That is premeditated murder.
Or is it the one like aggravated? So like very.
There's some cruel death.
Cruel. You understand?
Yeah.
Like.
Well, I think more along that line. Some wicked, cruel, gruesome death.
But a long time we hear about peer gruesome and cruel. That's you know.
That frequent, especially in Jamaica.
So if it is that I go make them do it, them have only for cruel and gruesome death.
Right. I mean, we have what it takes. If that is what they're gonna use, we have what it takes to actually start doing that. If you have it legal in Jamaica.
I wonder why them don't do it though. Why you think them have it on the books but don't do it?
I don't know. I don't know.
So Steve Rest says, thanks much. I do the same. You're welcome.
But as I said, I don't believe that it would really generate a fear factor to actually cause a deterrent.
I think so.
Like enough. Some yes, but not on a large scale. You will still see crime out of control. Because as I said, it's not just that many persons get, for want of a better word, taken up by the police. And then bust the case easily. And then get taken up again. And then bust the case again. Because the justice system just don't proper. Because the justice system is more witness based. So if you can, we call it now. If they can cause the so-called witness not to show up in court, the case busts easily. And you know that these men are very good at intimidating witnesses. And persons in Jamaica, you have a hush-hush culture. Because we all know, if you basically, the ability of the police to protect you is very little. It's normally after the fact the police shows up. So just for them to really secure their whole life, they have to hold on to that culture. Although it doesn't help the crime, but I mean, for them to really live, they have to just keep our hush. And that help the criminals to get away and bust their case.
CJ and Jesse says, CJ and Jesse here. Good night, guys. Good night, CJ.
Hi, good night, CJ and Jesse.
We're talking about capital punishment. Would it help to reduce crime? Should it be legalized worldwide? We know that based on research, I may not even know if this valid per se. Because it's this research I'm getting about put Jamaica in there. It did say 50 countries going out, but they no recognize countries that haven't practiced it in the last 10 years as being active in it. You understand? So probably that's why they give me 14 countries. Guys, do you think your government is doing enough to curb crime in your country? Crime and violence. You think them are doing enough? You think so, Leo? You think so? And we're talking about, although we're living in Cayman and Jamaica, we come from. So when we're talking about Jamaica. You think them are do enough to in Jamaica to curb it, Leo?
They're trying to think like what more they can do.
What
because
more?
they have tried so many things and it does seem like that nothing else seems to be working.
I think that they can be more hard and fast.
You mean?
I don't know, Leonard, for example, they have so much police, right? And the police them out and you know they ticket people when they drive fast and all these things. So I think that the police them can be present, more present in the communities them, and not necessarily town them alone. You understand? You don't really see police in the communities them, Leonard. You only see them in our town, and you only see them in our communities when there is a state of emergency or when there's something going on. So I think that probably if it is that they're more present in the communities them, it can probably, deter crime. What you think? You not think so? It's like the more
That is true if they were more present, but we always hear them saying that they don't really have enough police to man every area. You understand? So the numbers in the police force is not up to par to actually replace in alright a station there as well. Not a station, but like set up police
But
here, there, and everywhere.
but even Leo, if them start, then not start all island, but start in the most affected areas then.
Maybe wicked man. Police is not trapped there, so them gone over there, so. So them just move to somewhere else.
So we have the government can do nothing more. That what them a do?
But I don't know what else they can do. I mean, they've been trying to do so many things. Different government trying different things. What they have now, Zozo, that's still going on. And what Zozo does is just basically they decrease the crime for a while in that area. The criminals move somewhere else. The crime spikes up there. By the time the Zozo is finished, the criminals then return to the community, and it's almost like it doesn't really help. There's a transfer of criminal activity from one area to the other one.
Guys, let us know, let us know. Is there anything really that the government can do, your government can do to decrease crime and violence? Let me know, let me know, let me know.
First thing I think,
Sorry, baby. Because me I say, we basically, what you call it? We basically, as a who the government need to do more and we as citizens can give recommendation.
Alright, let me, since you start talk about recommendation, let me give you a recommendation. The justice court system in Jamaica, I'm talking about Jamaica, that's what I know, that's what I grew up, that's where I grew up, and that's what I hear news about and stuff. So I know a little bit about that, not much, but what I know I share. The court system has to be repealed. You can't have a court system where it is actually witness based. Nowadays, everybody have phone. You must try use some video verification as evidence in court. The witness based court system that can't really work nowadays, especially in Jamaica, because as I say, witness not have no protection from police. Bad man can find witness easily and can just get them out of the way, bust them case. So you can still have a justice system where they not even allow video evidence in court. Seriously, video evidence that show everything while going on. Video evidence when a man a kill a man, and you can't use that. Verify the video footage and use that for sending someone. Nah, man, don't business.
They can't do that.
They not allow video evidence in the court. Witness business again.
Dion Mary says, hey guys, hey Dion, welcome, welcome, welcome guys. Please remember to like out the live and share us out. Tonight we're talking about, we're touching a little deep topic tonight. Dion, would capital punishment help to reduce crime? Should it be legalized worldwide? We had beg to ask the question. If countries with capital punishment have less crime, right? Some persons are of the belief that it not gonna change nothing because guess what? People have wicked heart. So no matter what the government do, it's not gonna deter. While some persons are of the belief saying, yeah, it will do, it will change. But what do you think, Dion? Let us have your 2 cents.
As they always point back to the causative factor. Like I just listed some like physical factors that cause it. But if we are to really get to the real root cause of certain things, we have to look at the spiritual side. And we know that persons are influenced by unseen forces sometimes. And some persons, you hear other stories. They did something and them say, it was not me, it's like something else step me over. And after them finish that, they was like, come back to themselves. So not only are we to address like the court system and the family system, but we have to also look at the spiritual side of it as well.
But the government,
and we have to address the spiritual side.
The government's not going to do that, Leo.
And that's not the role of the government, that's the role of the church.
So the church,
has a big part to play.
But the government
in the
can
reduction
allow
of
the
crime.
church to do that? Or the church now basically work in tandem with the government. The church can do it by themselves.
The government not allow the church to do that.
Okay.
The mandate of the church to go out in the world and to win souls and to sort out situations. So if they were doing more of that, they would reach more of those persons and probably could help them on the spiritual side of the could help with the spiritual aspect of what is causing crime. But because we have more churches being indoors, you have less outreach programs, less outreach evangelism, less moving into communities to preach, less tents and those stuff. So you're not reaching the persons who you are supposed to reach.
Okay.
So the church has a big part to play in that as well. Going out into those areas and actually doing the job.
John Mary says, yes, right, it won't change.
It won't change.
Is it inhumane though? You think that is the reason why, although it's on the books, that they don't use it? It's inhumane.
Of course, it is inhumane.
It's inhumane.
It is inhumane. People, I know the cause, and the cause is not you killing. I know the cause of it. Well, I'm aware of one cause, and you killing someone will not get rid of the cause. It will deter some people, yes, but the overall persons who are involved in this activity, it will not budge. It will not move them. They will continue.
So capital punishment is inhumane. But not saying I know.
inhumane.
Who the one be? A lot of people say yes. Must do it. Must go. Who the one be? I don't know. I don't know. We don't want to witness such a thing to see the light that come out of one.
Like in the past, you had like public hangings, and like person who just come and the person who is indicted would actually be hung in public. That is inhumane, man. No matter how wicked the person be.
But suppose somebody really, really wicked, you know? Like, you know, there are some wicked people.
Let me tell you something. Enough bad man got used.
And what you said, like you say.
So you probably kill him and God never plan to use him.
God would allow them to kill him.
Oh, okay.
John, see, Nick Cleese says, hey guys, hey
hello,
Nick
welcome,
and Happy New Year. Remember to like up the live, guys, like it up, share us out. John Murray says, yes, they need punishment. It will help. It will help. It's because they are not doing that is why the crime and violence won't stop. But so basically, John initially said that it not go deter. Now that should be said, babe. Yeah, man. That Dion this man. Yes, no, babe, don't go so far. See, she said yes, they're right. It won't change.
Okay.
And then she said yes, they need punishment. It will help. So we kind of confused.
Okay.
Because before she said it won't change, and then she said it will help. Let us know, Dion, what you think. We're kind of confused. But you're saying that the punishment will change them, or the punishment will deter others from, doing acts of violence.
Nicholas says, Happy New Year's, loves. This is a very relevant conversation.
Yes, man, Nicholas.
Relevant, but a very hard one to have, Nicholas.
Let us have your 2 cents on the matter, Nicholas. We try to touch on topic with other people, not really touch on, Nicholas. That's what we try to do. We try to come on, not to just come on and looking on our face, so not looking, we looking. Yeah.
You know what's the next thing too? This can actually cause. What if someone is was innocent? Um, basically is said to be guilty in the court, and based on the crime, gets a death penalty, and that person now is wrongfully terminated.
Yes, I was back in the so but more that things like now in 2021 that they would have tried before them to give them the death penalty. You know, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, all these persons who are convicted, they have been tried.
No, meaning that the evidence must have been up there for them to get.
Like overwhelming evidence?
Yeah, the death penalty. I mean, I think they didn't just show anybody on the death penalty, so Leo. You think so?
No, so I think they would probably satisfy.
Yeah.
They would be sure that he's the one before going ahead.
So Nicholas said corporal punishment is definitely inhumane.
Yeah, so the punishment will change the volume.
Oh, so it would change the amount of persons that do them acts of violence.
I would really love. I wonder if anyone here knows when the death penalty was actually active in Jamaica. Did it actually reduce the numbers of crime during that time, or did it remain the same? Was it even higher? I would love to know that statistics to see if it actually made a difference when it was actually being implemented during that time.
Oh.
Or even those persons in the states. You see a difference in states where which has the death penalty in comparison to others which actually doesn't. Are the crime more in the ones that don't have the death penalty? That would be some interesting statistics to actually know and to use and to put into this discussion.
But Leonard, especially in the states, right? The persons that we may usually see them give it then give a death penalty to. Because me used to watch, me not watch none of them something here, no, pay baby stuff me I watch. But if I snap on them something there are people who do serial killing and not just anybody and not even person who commit like one murder sometimes. As serial killers they mostly give it to like once somebody a kill 40 somebody, is it still inhumane? You understand what I mean, so Leo? And like we then kill them too. Because they know so serial killers always do a particular something to each of them victim. You understand?
Mm.
Yeah.
You see, we come on to this because I not just see things as physical. My conclusions more time are different from other person's conclusions.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah, me understand.
Right. I see beneath the surface, so I know what is causing all of this. And I think that needs to be addressed to actually solve the problem. All these physical means that we're doing to try to hamper it, slow it down, let it be non existent, the real issue is not what you're seeing, guys. And that is the issue that persons need to address, the church need to address, so as to help to get this crime thing under control.
Okay. Yeah, so the factors that cause crime and violence in our country.
Poverty. Big
Poverty.
factor.
Yeah, yeah. Don't wanna name poverty. True, true.
Bad mind.
Bad mind and grudgeful. No, seriously, no, Leonard, I think a bad mind even more than poverty.
Bad mind.
I think bad mind is like really, really higher than poverty. Poor people, yeah, poverty, yeah, but bad mind. People bad mind, people don't understand why people bad mind. So people bad mind
I mean, enough people impoverished, and they will never take up a gun, take up a knife or anything. You understand? They would live in poverty until they're dead, and they would never really resort to crime.
But you can never understand why a person kill others for them thing. You don't know.
Because I don't only way they will get it.
Or why then kill them? If you are taking stuff them, you know take it, why you kill them? You can't go back and take more from them because you kill them. You know, back in the days, persons went and them rob people, they not kill them, Leonard.
Back in the days?
Yeah, like couple years, like 20 years ago, when a man rob a man, kill him. He might kill him, but not 20 and not all the time. More so, they not kill no picnic and they not kill no woman. No, they might kill woman and picnic and dog, everybody I get
So back then, they couldn't have standards.
then they have a little standard. You understand? You know? Wicked man, good man, busting pan somebody. Yeah, you said property man did, but the picnic and the woman, no dead. No, everybody dead. No wonder what change.
Or the answer death penalty will help Leo. It will help, yes, but it's not going to solve the problem. But it doesn't help reduce. Because I'm telling you, some man are coward. And once I know, say, yo, they might get dead through the system, but I'm going to say, you know what, I'm not to touch that something there, man.
So what are some factors? So we say poverty, and we say bad mind and covetousness. What other thing cause probably it's a sport, probably don't just like being bad people.
Bad influence.
Bad influence. The environment where them in a Leonard. What else?
Sometimes, the environment can be a major factor because the environment can be a major factor. If me in a one township area, and basically I done to protect the community. And it's almost like you have to take a side or else basically you can't stay there unless you take a side. So sometimes you have to even be aiding and abetting criminal activity in your area where you stay, just for you to stay alive. Or else the most say, no man, you have to run the system and they might take you out. So living in some areas, you being a innocent law abiding citizen actually sometimes have to get involved in criminal activity. Or aid them in some way, as in keeping silence or probably pinpointing to them, say, police so don't come out, just for you and your family to actually stay alive. So the environment has a lot to do with it. A lot to do with it.
Yeah, and just bad mind and grudgeful. Don't see other strives in life. Don't like to see other strives in life, so they put you down. True. You know what really hurts me, Dion? When a lot of persons they go abroad and then come back home and then can't enjoy their country. That really hurt me, man. It always happens, especially to older people,
Yeah, when they come home and when they retire and ready to enjoy them hard work. They cold sometimes. I tell you, wicked man. It's a big deterrent why enough persons, and I'm talking to my country now, will never return to Jamaica. Person who can actually come back and invest in the country to make it better, they will never come back just because of that. Because they know if they come back and even try to do anything, believe me, them gone. Okay. Gone. And that is just so bad, even for the country and its growth and development. Because as I said, enough persons overseas have it and would love to invest in Jamaica. Want to make Jamaica better. But let them try. Let them try, and see what happens. It's terrible, man. Terrible something.
So we conclude that bad man and grudgefulness.
It's okay, poverty.
Poverty, bad man and grudgefulness, the environment,
the family structure, poor family structure.
Poverty
doesn't necessarily mean poor